cheddar. Moncler jacket, wear it any weather.
Welcome to Slime Sessions. Hey, remember first, before you even watch this video, I need you to like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Show love.
Follow the Instagram.
And, you know, this Slime Sessions, this media platform is where we discuss music, culture, life, and it's a free area. You know what I'm saying? We talk. I'm going to welcome my guest here, James.
Baby J on Instagram, everything. You know the vibe.
Yup, follow that.
Know the vibe, my little brother and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, had to bring him on. He's a big Carti fan.
Yes, sir.
Shit, yo, y'all fuck with Lotta Red? Like, what's your thoughts?
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It was good, but at the same time, when I first heard it, I wasn't impressed. I didn't think I should have waited 2 years for that to happen.
Yeah, I agree with
know what
that.
I'm saying?
It was 2 years wait for all that. Like, it was okay. It took a while to get used to, but it was okay. It was okay.
I think it definitely took time for me. My first look on it wasn't really great.
Yeah, the first listen, I was kind of, I kind of pick and chose a couple songs, but overall, I was like, like this is not worth the wait at all. Honestly, it's still a banger.
Yo, now a whole lot of Red grew on me for sure.
It's growing on me a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And that's why we gonna debate today. This gonna be the first episode where we debate and talk about, Carti was on his old shit. You know, he has 2 other albums besides Whole Lotta Red. You know, Self-Name, Die Lit. We're gonna talk about what was his best album, and we gonna get crazy in here because we have different views.
It's gonna get hot.
Some people got some outrageous.
It's gonna get explosive. Where that explosive at? Put that.
It starts with
explosive.
me because Whole Lotta Red is one of his best projects out. That's all I gotta say. Which album is Playboi Carti's most versatile? Where was he doing the most and I guess experimenting? Where y'all at that?
I mean, honestly, after listening to it, I felt like Die Lit was, but I mean, compared like the amount of songs on each album, Whole Lotta Red has 24 songs, so yeah, it got, you know what I'm saying, it got a little bit more on it. So I feel like just going throughout it from beginning to end, like no shuffle, it progresses. Like he has a lot, like where he has like some chill shit, but then he got like some bangers you can just vibe to. Then he has like his full like rock star, like I need to perform this shit tomorrow type. You know what I'm saying? So
fucking open that pit up. Open that shit up.
Like as I listen to it more, like Whole Lotta Red just becomes like, it's definitely like the most versatile with just the way that he experiments with his voice. You know what I'm saying? Flows like.
I motherfucking agree.
Absolutely.
Shit.
What about you?
Hey, in terms of like substance, like actually having substance, I'd say Whole Lotta Red has that over Die Lit because this is like Carti's like official like first studio album. It feels like and like he had it in halves. Like the first half was like his new like rock star punk vamp shit. Yeah. And the second half was just like, you got New Neon, you got Place, those songs leaked. He added those. Then you got like I Love You, Sky. I Hate You. Yep, Sky. Like you have all those different. They're all versatile. Like every single track is versatile, and like either like the next 3 tracks follow a certain theme, or like one track is different from the other. Like he just he switches it up on this one, and he like
heavy.
He plays around with his sound a lot, which I like.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the sound part. Playboi Carti on this album, I really didn't expect him to take like a punk kind of like, the whole album just felt like raw. It was like mosh pit. Like it's really something that we've been all waiting for. Like especially with songs from Die Lit, like R.I.P. It's like
banger,
bass, just pounding in the ear type.
That's
stuff.
a mosh pit song.
So I feel like he just explored. He didn't really explore too much on this album. He just gave us more of that rock star feel, that vampire stuff.
So you don't think he was too versatile on here? It was more of like, I'm gonna stick to this theme.
Yeah, he was just sticking to like one theme, and he was just doing his best at it.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, versatility, Whole Lotta Red's definitely up there, but Die Lit is a place where we seen the baby voice, you know what I'm saying? We seen a very different Carti then, too. And the same way I felt about Die Lit when I first listened to it is similar to the way I feel about Whole Lotta Red, where I'm like, I'm not done listening to it. There's still, like, some shit I gotta find. But, like, from what I listened to, it's fire.
It was funny because earlier today I was on the phone with Dev Stacks. You know, shout out my boy Dev Stacks.
Shout out Dev, yo.
Shout out the Bo. What up,
You know
cool?
what I'm saying? But me and Omar was on the phone with him earlier, and I asked him, I was like, we having this debate today, you know what I'm saying? So what's your opinion, like, on a whole lot of Red? He was like, you remember when Die Lit came out, we was at school, and that's all you bump, like, just every day, like, nonstop? That's a whole lot of Red for me.
Yeah.
So I can see why you say that, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, dang, like, you know, there's a lot of people out there that think, like, this is, like, just goated, like, straight off the bat. And then there's others, you know, that are just
completely against
the worst
it.
album.
Yeah.
So it's extremely controversial.
Yeah, I feel like Die Lit is more of a timeless album because of the time it came out. And, like, you know, you got songs that just about every song that people fuck with. You got Shooter, you got Long Time, you got Flatbed.
Those songs go hard, but yo, how many of those are on Whole Lotta Red though? Like, I feel like there's way more.
Oh.
Like there's Flatbed, there's
Yeah.
RIP. Like those, we've been to concerts. We've been
yeah.
to Playboi Carti. I've been
We've
twice.
been in the pits. Yeah,
we've been in the pits together.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that shit goes crazy. Like Shooter.
absolutely.
See the merch?
Bro, when he came out to RIP, that shit was the, like, craziest shit ever, bro. That, like, he had the curtains down, and all you could hear is just the sirens and the horns, and everybody would just
That
already
fucking
start-
AK-47.
Yeah,
Be
bro.
like
shit
some
up.
anarchy shit. Like
You know what I'm saying? Like,
people already swinging before the bass drops. I'm like, yo,
Bro, I was
the lights flared.
Nah, bro, I was up
Yeah.
front and like people were jumping and like I got slammed like against the gate and like dug in like my side, bro. Like it was horrible.
That's
bro.
the thing, though. I feel like with Whole Lotta Red, like, it's supposed to be more of a performance-based album.
I agree.
Whereas I feel like you said earlier, you know, Die Lit is like a collection of, like, just bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I feel like with Die Lit, like, he took his time. Like, it was just on some random shit when he dropped. Like, no cap, I just seen a tweet, like, Die Lit tonight. And I was like, whoa. And then, no bullshit, it was like 6 o'clock. Like, that was like 6 hours later, shit dropped. So I was
Yeah.
just like, with Die Lit, it wasn't expected, but, like, there's so many songs that, like, I just remember having, like, just moments to. So, like, it kind of just, like, not only does it play a story in itself, but, like, for me as a person, like, it just kind of, like, plays, like, a specific role to me. Like,
I think
it
that's
has
why
that feeling.
it's hard to rank it because like
Absolutely.
the way I felt about Self-Name, it was a whole different vibe. I remember I was going to West Africa, like Senegal,
And I was-
and I was
remember-
bumping. All I had was Playboi Carti download on my phone, and I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta listen to this nigga." And I bumped it, and I'm like, "Yo, what?" And it just every time I listen to it, it reminds me of that. Like, Let It Go, Number 9,
You know what I'm saying?
All the
Kelly K, like,
Location, new
Location.
chopper.
New chopper. Like that shit just
I
brings
feel
back
like I feel
vibes.
like that era of Cardi when no self-titled, that's like the best it gets. It's like it was just raw. It was just really just Cardi, not too many features. My fault features. But when you get to Die Lit, it's like classics. Like we have more like attachment to those songs. Like it's just all bangers on bangers on bangers. Like, I know every word. I can say I can know every single word from every single song on Die
yeah,
Lit. Like,
facts.
it's
Yeah.
just-
I can
it
say it,
sticks with
like,
you.
no cap.
Those are replayable songs
Yeah,
that I could
replay
just
value. Just-
constantly
With this,
at any
though,
time.
But like with a whole lot of Red, it's like you gotta be in a mood to listen to. You want to be
yeah.
on some like I'm about to do some crazy shit.
I listen to that bitch
Yo,
every
crazy
day.
vibes.
Rockstar stuff. Like
Yeah, but I feel like for a Whole Lot of Red compared to Die Lit, where it differs is that Whole Lot of Red, like Cardi actually opened up, and he was personal on this.
Shows growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was basically telling people and he was saying in Punk Monk like how he wasn't like worried about these other niggas. He was doing him, working on him, and then like he just don't care. Like he name dropped like everyone
Everybody.
in Punk Monk.
Every person.
he was
Straight
like, I
up.
could have
Drop
signed
order.
niggas, but, like, he kept to myself.
And then he's like, I don't even need these niggas on my song,
Right? Like fuck these niggas, yo. I could just have no features.
Right.
like bro.
Yeah.
But
Barely he got what, 2 features on this?
yeah, you know,
Wait, Kid
three.
Kid Cudi and Kanye
and Future.
and Future.
Future.
I think, but on Die Lit, he had what? He had Uzi,
There was a
Pierre,
lot-
and
yeah,
Gunna,
there was a lot
and
of
Nicki Minaj.
features.
There was what, 4?
and that
Yeah,
and that girl.
Chief Keef
I'm in the
too.
million.
Oh yeah, all right. So there was 5. There was 5 features.
Oh, middle
on
of
that.
summer. Middle of summer.
I forgot her
He
name.
only- he had-
Cole Hart.
He had what? Two more features on Die Lit than he did on Whole Lot of whereas Whole Lot of Red, like I said, it has that length to it. You know
right,
what
it's
I'm saying?
what 23, 24 songs.
Yeah.
But one thing that I did notice though that kind of like threw me off a little bit and kind of just made me kind of go into it with like a negative aspect is like I know it's kind of like a Carti thing to do, but when I seen it, it was like 24 songs and the album's like an hour and 2 minutes. So I was like, damn, like a lot of these songs about to be like a minute long, so it's like I'm gonna have to listen to these shits over and over to like actually formulate an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the piece of Carti that I feel like nobody else can relate. Yeah, like you can't relate to that shit because that nigga will make a song like, for example, Love Hurts, Flatbed Freestyle. I can listen to at any time where
Any given
it's
time.
repeated. Like he repeats that shit.
We
But
just talking about it, the song top. I'm on the top of the building. He just says that for the whole song.
It's-
banger.
yeah.
Like, it's just Carti. It's something only Carti could pull off.
yeah,
And top of the building is like a minute 54 seconds,
Maybe
like,
even shorter than
bullshit.
that.
Like
with 70% part of it just saying top of the building.
Yeah, bro. It's that
really
SoundCloud
Ad-libs,
tactic.
what?
Yeah, the SoundCloud niggas. That's their tactic, and it works.
Simplicity.
Yeah, because the producers already go crazy. So like the way they just repeat shit on the beat just sound tough. They're like,
but
yeah,
that's
it.
That's also
That's
one
it.
thing that I didn't really like too much going on this. Like what Rockstar made, like no bullshit. I listened to that shit, bro, for like a whole minute, and I was like, nah.
Nah.
I threw that bitch. I skipped that shit so fast, bro. Like, and I tried to give it a listen, bro, but I was just like, I just can't. Like, no bullshit. When he did it in top, I was like fucking with it, but on Rockstar Made, I was just like, bro, like, what is Carti? Like 2 years for this? I could have made this in my bedroom.
What you gotta say, Omar? Because I know you pulled Rockstar Made to his heart.
Rockstar Made, bro. He didn't even say it that much. He said like 6 times. That's it. The hook. Rockstar Made. Rockstar Made.
And then he was speaking facts after that though.
Jump out the house though.
Jump at the house.
I love that song though. That's not too. Nah, but bro,
We know mileage.
the way Carti made Whole Lot of Red, I can tell he didn't focus.
He did that in like 10 minutes with
Bro.
his baby in the bag, Iggy in the bag. He was just in the
Nah,
closet
Iggy weren't
running
even
that
there.
bitch.
He was
I
with
know he did that
Brandy.
in like 10 minutes,
The
but
thing
that's the
is,
thing.
how long
Yeah.
did he spend though? Like
I feel
it's
like
so
it was-
long.
That's
This
what
is-
I'm
I
saying.
feel like it was a little rushed.
I don't. He had to
It took a
restart.
while, but I feel like it got to the point where people were so fed up and they just kept leaking his stuff. They was almost like forcing.
Yeah.
He had to do something.
Exactly,
He had
'cause
to drop something.
He dead ass restarted probably like 4 or 5 times.
With all
I
the
think
leaks.
how like precise he was with the theme though was where like it grows because he said vamp life and he made it all about vamp
really
life.
about
Like
it.
Right, you could hear it in the beats, like Vamp Anthem, right?
Yeah,
King Vamp,
crazy.
you know what I'm
King
saying?
Vamp.
Like, you can just hear it. Like,
King.
Even like songs like Rockstar Made, Stop Breathing, Metamorphosis, like they're all produced by Filthy. So he has like that certain like Rockstar sound to that shit, which I liked.
Eerie.
I
It's like eerie in a way. Like I see why he's on that vamp shit. It's like a dark night. Like you ready to do some real fucked up shit.
on that time literally makes me feel like I'm strapping up for the purge. or
No
something.
sleep.
Yeah.
Like when I hear no sleep, I'm like, damn. Like that makes me just stay up till 3 a.m. Like
This album was more about feeling than like content, like lyrical content. I could tell.
I think that's where it excels, in my view, than Die Lit because Die Lit, I sensed that after a while, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing with Whole Lot of Red because this shit just came out. You know what I'm saying? Our opinions are still kind of young, where it's like Die Lit. I had my strong opinion after like 4 or 5 months listening to it.
I feel like that's where people kind of like get confused. Like, Dalit's been out for 2 years, almost 3 years. 3 years.
almost 3 years in
almost
May.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 actually, 2021.
it's
Yeah,
about to be 3 in like what, May?
in May. Yeah.
Okay.
I know all of us listen to that album over and over. It's really sat with us. It's gonna take a while for this one to age. It just came out. It's
Nah,
fresh.
for sure.
yeah.
I seen like a tweet like that. It mentioned like 4 albums, and it was like when all these came out, everybody was like, "Yo, these shits is garbage." Da 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 da. But now, like, they seem like they're timeless. So, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's gonna take a little bit, but at the
Hey,
same
yo.
time, how long is it gonna take me though? You know what I'm saying?
Just keep running that shit back.
yeah.
Run that
Like,
back.
you know what I'm
It won't take you long because it's Cardi. So you the bone.
You gotta love it.
There's a bone in
You
your
gotta love
body that's gonna be like, it's Cardi.
Right.
Damn,
I
this
know.
shit hard.
It already has though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Even you feeling
like,
a little
shit,
bit,
bro. I was driving here, bro, playing Sky, and I was just saying, like, damn.
Nah, bro, it's the second half, bro. The second half always gets you. The first half is where people have like their differing opinions.
Jump at the
Well, I want the people to know. The Slime
This is the big
Sessions
question.
fans to know is, you remember how I said at the beginning of the episode, there's some crazy shit that was said. And speaking of opinions, I just want to know, Erickson, is it true? Do you really believe Whole Lotta Red is better than That Lit is his best album?
Shocker.
Yes. Assertive.
Whoa.
Hey, explain to me though. Elaborate, please.
As a strong Carti fan, I've been bumping Carti since the first song I heard was Beef. So that just takes you back.
Beef with
Yeah,
me.
who got beef with me?
Who got beef with me?
That I've been bumping all his whole shit, and I feel like right now he's just closest to himself.
Like peak perfection. Like
He knows what to do on the track. He knows he's not just fucking around getting drunk or getting smacked, going into the stew. He actually's thinking like, yo, I'm gonna make an album. And Whole Lotta Red, like you mentioned, was so anticipated. Like we were talking about this before. Whole Lotta Red had so much built up energy for it because people are gonna expect it in different ways. I think I had no bias and expectation when I listened to it, so I was able to take in what he was trying to do more. I feel like a lot of people listen to it with that, pre-bias and pre-opinion, like this is the way it should be because we've been waiting on it for dead ass 2 years.
yeah, because when you wait on an artist, and like especially because they stick to a certain sound, you expect that every time.
Right.
So when an artist goes out and they branch out and they like experiment, people are like, nah, what the fuck is this shit?
Exactly, yeah.
Like people want artists to stay stagnant,
Mhm.
So that's why I like about Carti on this, because I don't think it's better than Dilate, but I can see why you would say that, because this is like a better structured piece of project, because Dilate was just strictly bangers. Self-titled was strictly bangers. Whole Lotta Red actually had a plot.
Bangers.
Yeah, like all of it, bro. Like his whole Carti. I'm gonna be one of those niggas. Carti don't miss.
Nah, he don't. Cause
His whole discography fire.
His
Never
old
miss.
shit, fucking with Money Counter, like you can't tell me that shit.
Holyfield.
It just grows on you.
Don't tell nobody.
All his
You know what I'm
songs
saying?
grow on you. Whole Lotta Red's gonna grow on us, just like Dilate did.
At the same time, though, like truthfully, like going into Whole Lotta Red, it was highly anticipated, like I said, and then I found out it was dropping on Christmas. So I was like, okay,
Santa Claus.
that's gonna be a good Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I wake up, I go downstairs,
It's
bro.
the first of the
It's
month.
8:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? 8:30 in the morning, Christmas morning. I look at my phone. Dev Stack, shout out Dev Stacks. You know what I'm saying?
Shout him out again.
He texted me. He said, "Nigga, Whole Lotta Red is goated." I told that to James, bro. James looks at me, bro. 8:30 in the morning. Said, "I was so disappointed." I was like,
Bro,
"Yeah."
I stood up. I was listening to it, like it took me a while. I was like, yeah, this. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this. Like I really tried to get into it, but everybody said the same thing about Dilate. Everyone said the same thing about Self-Titled.
Yeah.
It's because it's different. It's new.
I just didn't know what to expect because I'm hearing, yo, this shit's goated, and then I'm waking up hearing my little brother go, yeah, this shit was a disappointment. Like I wasn't really like fond of it at the time, but I mean it's growing on him.
Yep.
And Dev already said it's better than Dilate. This is his best album yet, so I already know where he stands. But hey, it's growing on me a little more. But
So what you guys, if you had a top, actually not even top, what are the first, second, and third best albums that Playboi Carti has made? Because he has 3. What's your rankings? Because
you just go in a circle. Go ahead, Umi.
All right. So number 1 is Self-Titled. Number 2 is Dilate.
Yes,
And
sir.
number 3 is Whole Lotta Red. But Self-Titled and Dilate can interchange sometimes.
Okay.
wow.
Okay. As for me, as of right now, I'm going Dilate, then Self-Titled. But again, like Umi said, this could be interchangeable. But for me right now, like I find Dilate like just and that Whole Lotta Red comes last.
That's the go-to album for a Nady.
But that's just for now, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a right now thing, because Whole Lotta Red can make it up there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, I'm a little biased because I was introduced to Carti from Dilate, best album, so I'd say that's the number 1. Number 2, Probably have to be self-titled. Number 3 is Whole Lotta Red.
There we go. You know what I'm saying?
That could change though. That could change.
That's that
could
brother
change, though.
connection. You know what I'm
That
saying?
could-
Yeah,
Boom, boom.
I feel like Whole Lotta Red could pass Dial-It in due time though, because people like now I'm seeing a lot of people aren't like joking about it anymore. They're like, "Yo, this shit kind of."
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You
kind of
can't,
hard.
bro. People are obviously gonna change their minds. Like my rankings off the top, like after listening to it I listened to this shit like 10 times off.
Might be different a year from now.
Exactly, and I think that's what happened with Dial-It. But if I would go to the best, it would be Whole Lotta Red. Best album that Playboi Carti has touched. Dial-It, and then Self-Named. I know I told y'all a different ranking before on purpose. Because I thought y'all...
Nigga tried to throw people
Yo, I know I'm...
No, you off a little bit.
Yo.
Nah, that's my real... In my head. Because Self-Named was a time.
This nigga.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, Whole Lotta Red is Playboi Carti's best album. You heated, bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yo, F4A, everybody.
Why you don't like Playboi
But-
Carti, man?
But the final question is: did he fall off, or is he in his prime? Did-
I'm a
Wrong one.
Cash Carti, Sir Cartier, Playboi Carti, Count Carti, King Vamp.
Is he better than King Vamp? Or is King Vamp...
Did he fall off, or is he just getting started?
I think he's just getting started. This is a whole new genre. He's making his own new genre. You don't see nobody else going on stage with leather jeans, Rick Owens jeans, screaming their lungs out like that with red hair.
Dancing like a bad bitch.
Exactly. He's starting his own thing right now.
That ass, he's a bad bitch,
Bro,
bro.
nah, bro. I'm sorry, but that
No...
he was
Pause,
straight up, yeah, but he was low key kind of twerking during that set. I mean, do what you gotta do,
It's
Cardi.
getting harder to defend him. Bro.
But you see
I've
Young
seen this
Thug.
thing, bro. It's getting harder to defend him.
man. It
Bro.
always is.
But there's
bro.
too many sus guys in the industry right now.
But
Like,
that's the thing, though.
it's part of it.
Cardi's fans, though. But you know what I'm saying? Like Young Thug had the dress. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Uzi
He
be
got
on his
the Uzi
little
under his
spot.
dress.
Once in
Yeah,
a while,
bro.
Uzi,
But
question Uzi.
you know what I'm saying, though? But like,
a couple times a year.
at the same time, though, their fans are so loyal, like to them that like it doesn't matter what they do. Their
just want the
fans who are their
music.
true fans
Exactly.
support them regardless. Because regardless, niggas is wearing dresses and shit. They still getting millions.
Of
Right.
course.
Views,
They still be getting females too.
Nah, bro.
platinum records. You know what I'm saying? So at
People
the end of the
people
day,
make fun of those type of dudes like Young Thug and Uzi and Cardi. I think Cardi's doing it for publicity, like Uzi and Thug did. But like,
To get more reach for
yeah,
people.
Yeah.
but
Everybody's gonna like
those
it.
are the most successful artists. Think about Prince and Michael Jackson, bro. David Bowie. All of them were like
Prince.
on the feminine
own
side.
they got
But-
people that hate them talking about their music and shit like
But
that.
they have more
you know
money
what
than
I'm
them.
saying? Exactly.
But to answer your question, Umi, because that's a big question. I think Whole Lotta Red and his view on this, like the way he came on Whole Lotta Red, like his energy was just so much different, bro.
Crazy.
It was like I couldn't even comprehend it when the first 5 listens. I couldn't comprehend. I was like, nah, I gotta keep listening. And then I listened to it more, and I'm like, wow, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's it. That's my vibe, bro.
For me, no cap. I think that I can agree with you. I think he's definitely, you know what I'm saying, like he's just evolving. Like comparing the self-titled to Dial-It, I feel like he was kind of the same Cardi. He was just a more advanced, like more evolved, like getting into himself.
Yup.
And then this, like he's experiencing shit, like you know what I'm saying. So like he's gonna give us that experiment, you know. But at the same time, that his deluxe, he can come crazy with it, you know what I'm saying, and like it could even boost what he's going on right now. Like
He did it with Uzi.
everyone's
Exactly.
evolving.
Uzi
Like,
went
Eternal
crazy
Take.
with his deluxe.
Oh,
exactly,
right?
you know what I'm saying.
Was
Strawberry
Uzi,
pills. and
Like
fuck.
at first, when I heard Eternal Take, I was like, "Damn, like it's just gas." But at the same time, did I really like have to wait that long for this? And then the deluxe came, and I was like, "Shit,
Nah,
this
I
shit
feel
is
like-
Those
bro.
deluxes that hit in 2020, most of them, like My Turn and
One
Lil
of
Baby's
deluxe.
like
One
every deluxe that was dropped was basically just
Yeah.
gas. So like you know what I'm saying,
Chill
with
Out
Dial-It,
4.
it could be the same thing. You know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
So I feel like he's just evolving. Like he's just like he's more in tune with his sound. Like before, you know, he was really like comfortable with his sound, but I feel like now he's just like, yeah, like fuck it, Carti's me, I'm Carti. You know,
Yeah.
like
That's Carti.
you cannot like me, but I'm still like still a bit.
He said on Punk Monk, like, these niggas try to make me like a white boy or whatever. Like, they try to make me fit in this square,
but I'm not Lil Dicky.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still evolving, you know? Like, his music's growing. He's growing as a person. I mean, people may not like it or may not support, you know, what he's doing, what he got going on. But at the same time, his music is his music. And he's just growing at that. And he's just getting better every day with it. He's been in the studio now. Every time I see a picture of him, niggas in the studio.
Yeah.
Like,
With his son.
Right.
Onyx.
Onyx. Shout
Shouts
out
out
Onyx,
Onyx.
man.
I think he just getting started. Obviously, he kind of. I don't know, man. Iggy been popping off on him, and he
It's all for the
Wild
clout.
with it.
and he's not.
Clout,
Bro,
bro.
it was Christmas Day. She was tweeting all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if that's all about clown. He don't got a good.
But he definitely there's some truth to it,
Yeah,
of
there's
course.
definitely
Cardi
some
don't
truth
have
to
the
it.
best history.
I heard he was
but-
playing. He had something like he was playing PS4 when
With
his
Uzi.
son was born.
Okay.
She said you're in Philly
At the
playing
same- so
Fucked
PS5.
up, though.
on some
It's
not
fun.
on some asshole shit though, but like not that I support him, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna talk
His music
about that.
different from his life.
Exactly, like
you know?
his
Yeah, of
personal
course.
life has no effect on me whatsoever. All I know is his music does, so that's what I'm concerned. Like Iggy was tweeting all that, I was like, there's got to be some truth. Maybe not, maybe
Yeah.
it is, but at the same time,
Yeah.
this nigga dropped the album.
Like him as an artist. Yeah, like him as an artist, but questionable as a human being.
As a human
Personal
being,
life,
yeah, he might have-
personal.
But Whole Lotta Red is his best project to date. Like, off rip. Hey,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you guys for watching, for real. It means so much to us. Remember to subscribe, like, turn on post notifications.
Yeah.
Become a patron. We got some things coming for you. You know what I'm
Yup,
saying?
we slime sessions on Patreon, and we coming up, you know.
Yeah, we
check
got
the
more.
website slimesessionsws.com.
Yes, sir. We got
Facts.
more content.
Thank you, James, for
on the
pulling
way.
up and
Hey, it was
speaking
a
your
show.
It
shit.
was a
Know what
pleasure
I'm
coming
saying?
here. Good conversation. Talking
Of
about
course.
Exactly.
Erickson might have been tweaking, but it was good.
Hey, gotta speak the facts, yo.
But
Yeah.
you know, we
Catch me in
appreciate
6
the love and
months.
support. You know?
I keep telling these niggas, like, 6 months, yo. The view will change. You feel me?
More content's on the way. Stay
more
tuned.
content.
Stay slimy. You dig?
Hey, thank you guys. Peace.